Hello, this is Buddy98752. I am here to give you Introduction to Magic: The Gathering card game. You may have seen people play these before, or you might even play it yourself, but here I'm going to attempt to teach you myself without a second player, so wish me luck. Also, disclaimer, I have dogs and they're kind of whiny right now. Like my dog has to be locked up in the room because my other two are in heat. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, here we have our start of the game. Alright. We start by rolling dice, if I can figure that out. There it is. We roll 20-sided dice, so that is 15 for that one. That is 11. So whoever won has to go first. It does not matter, they do not get to choose, they have to go first. Alright, so this one's hand does not look all that great. This one, however, is alright. If you do not like your hand, we'll go back and go in more into that a bit later, but if you do not like your hand, you can mulligan. Mulliganing is basically resetting your hand for a new one. This hand is alright. I normally play. This is not how you play in tournaments or whatever, but how I play is one free mulligan. Usually, you would have to pay one card for a mulligan, for each mulligan. If you want to mulligan twice, you have to pay 2 cards. If you want to mulligan 6 times, you have to pay 6 cards. You only start with 7 cards, however. But how I play, first mulligan is free. And that's how I'm going to be playing right now. So, you may only play... Everything goes around these cards. There's swamp, mountains, forests, islands, and plains. This is mountain. This is one red. This is swamp. This is one black. Island is blue. Forest is green. And plains is white. Most complex to play out of these, all of these is blue. I'll discuss that on a different video. So you want to start out by playing one land card. Alright? Now, this right here costs either 1 black or 1 red, because it has either black or red symbol right. Sorry. It's not wanting to cooperate. Give me a moment. There we go. Because, you see that symbol right there? That is 1 red or 1 black, since it's slashed. I will tap my black land and get Rakdos Crackler. Now, its Unleash says, you may have this creature enter the battlefield with a 1/1 counter, which I shall do. It cannot block as long as it has a 1/1 counter on it. That means, if somebody attacks me, I cannot block this, or block with this creature unless I remove that counter. Now, whenever you're finished with your turn, you pass turn to the next player. Now, for this one, this is the easiest deck that I've played. Green is normally the easiest. For turn 2, you grab another card, no matter who you are. So this player will play a forest, tap 1, and get a squirrel. Or chat over the squirrel, sorcery, put a 1/1 green squirrel creature onto play, flashback. If this creature dies, basically, if this creature dies, you can play it again for 1 green and 1 any. I'll get into that whenever, probably next turn. And if it dies, you exile it. Exile it, or graveyard is just death. You can get it back from however you want, practically. There's multiple cards that say return creature from graveyard. Exiled, however, is almost near impossible to get back. There are some cards that will let you get some creatures back from being exiled, but there are very few. Alright, after that, this player passes turn, and now it's this player's turn. This player will play a mountain. Alright? And since I can't really do anything except this you can play whenever you want. Because it says instant. Instants can be played any turn, no matter whose turn it is, you can play it, if you have enough. Says, deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Scry, which basically says, you may look at the top card of your library, and you can choose if you want it or not. If you don't want it, just put it at the bottom. If you do want it, put it at the top. After that, this guy will attack, dealing 2 damage to this player. This player can block, however, but his squirrel would be dead. I don't think he would like that. Now, it's the next turn. This player plays a forest, puts her right here because conveniency for 1, and 2, it's neat, and whenever you play with real cards, you don't have enough space, really, to put that there. So, for however many cards you want to play, tap, like that, which you just turn that way. Now, this player can't do anything either, so he attacks with a squirrel, dealing 1 damage to the other player. Since he is already attacked, he cannot block. Attacking, you can only do with creatures. Alright? Now, whenever you attack, you have to tap the creature. At that point, it cannot block if it is tapped. You can untap it with some cards, but I don't have any cards in this deck that says that, I don't think. Or my green deck. Alright, next turn. This guy plays a swamp. Then he will Spark Jolt the squirrel. This player cannot do anything about that. So, the squirrel is deceased. You can get it back with flashback. Now he attacks for 2. once again. And now he passes turn, or she, whatever. Passes turn. Next turn, I play another forest. I recommend stacking only up to 3. So this program does not want me to do that though, because I don't know. This program does not like me very much. Now this player will play, let's see here, Gaia's Bounty, right? Gaia? I don't know. Some of these cards are very weird. This one says, search your library for up to 2 forest cards, reveal them and put them into your hand. Shuffle your library afterwards. Basically, what you do is grab 2 forests, put them into your hand. Shuffle library afterwards, which is your deck. It's a bit more time-consuming than that if you were actually playing. After that, he passes turn to this person. They untap. Every turn you have to untap after you're done. So this player can't really do much on the line of summoning anything. So they attack for 1 or 2, sorry. If you want something for damage, use 20-sided countdown dice or phones or some sort of thing like that. And it's pretty easy to tell how much damage it is. Alright. Next turn for this person. They play a forest. Now, for everybody I have taught, this is the most complex thing that, I don't know, like, it doesn't click right with them in their head for some reason. So, this creature cost 3. 1 green and 2 anything. Could be forest, mountains, can be a dual land for, like, it does not matter. It is 2 of any color. I don't know why, but that is the most complex thing for people. So I tap 3. I play a Lone Wolf. You may have Lone Wolf deal its combat damage to defending player as though it weren't blocking. Tell you the truth, this card has been confusing to me. What I think it says is basically, if your opponent blocks, you can still do damage. I'm fairly certain that's what it says. I'll give an update on that, like an annotation or something about that, if I'm wrong. Alright. Reason why I'm not attacking this turn with this Lone Wolf is because it has Summon Sickness. Summon Sickness is whenever you summon a creature, it cannot attack first turn. Only creatures that can do that is if it says haste on it. Alright. Now, it is next turn for this guy. Now, he has an enchantment. Chanting creature. This is a negative effect, though. He does not want to use it on his own, because makes his creature completely useless. So, he taps 2 and plays it on the opponent's lone wolf. See if I can just, like, I don't know. Normally you just hand that or put that under creature, so it's now 0, 2, right? 2? Yeah. That's 1. So I can remember that. Alright. Now I attack. He cannot block because card says so. This poor lone wolf is completely useless now. Does 2 to him. Does 2 to them. And now it's next turn for this guy. He plays a forest. Let's see here. Sorry about my dog squeaking over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rejuvenate. This is a sorcery. Basically, it is an instant that you could only play on your turn. Only on your turn. There. It says gain 6 life. So, he does that. Gain 6 life. I don't know why that says... Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm forgetful. Anyways. Now after that, he does nothing because Lone Wolf is useless because of this. So, he passes turn. This guy plays a mountain. A woman, whatever. And... oh boy. Let's explain something very complex to a lot of new players. This is a Planeswalker. Planeswalkers, let's see here, have different abilities. You start out with 3 tokens with Liliana, but you can add 1, remove 3, or remove 6. Adding 1 says search your library for a swamp card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library. You look for a swamp. You basically put in your hand after you show your opponent, and then shuffle. For -3, target creature gets ++, +X+X, or -X, until end of turn, where X is a number of swamps you control. Okay, let's say I have 5 swamps, and I use ++, or +X+X, on, let's say, my Rakdos Crackler. Then he becomes a 7/7 creature until end of turn. Now, I can do the same to my opponent, except it will make them a -7/-7 for the Lone Wolf, for example. Right now, I do not think she can do anything first turn. So, we will skip that. And now, they attack. Actually, let's be merciful. I kind of want to drag this out. They say next turn. It's their turn now. And they play Thicket Basilisk. This costs 5. At the end of combat, destroy all non-wall creatures blocking or blocked by Basilisk. So basically, if a creature blocks this Basilisk, it's poof, gone, no matter how big it is. We'll get into blocking later. And if something blocks it, it's gone as well. Not the Basilisk. Basilisk stays unless it gets killed, because it would be like a 5/5, 5/2 or something. Because if it equals or is higher, if its attack is higher than or equal to your opponent's creature's defense, then your opponent's creature will die. Vice versa, even though if you are blocking, your creature can still die from blocking. First number is attack, second number is defense, by the way. I don't think I said that before. Anyways, it is a 2/4, destroys blocking creature or attacking creature if it blocks. They pass turn, and now it's their turn. This player play. Let's see. He will tap 4 for Hammer First Rose and Rakdos Crackler. Wherever it went. There it is. Rakdos Crackler gains haste. And now has a 1/1 counter as well. So now I attack with both of these because of this card. It says creatures you control have haste. Haste makes it to where they can attack first turn no matter what. Just about. Unless they block or something. But they can attack first turn if they don't have summon. Yeah. So they don't get summon sickness at all. I can also pay 3, 1 red, 2 any, 2 colorless, tap it and sacrifice a land, put 3/3 colorless golem enchantment artifact creature token onto the battlefield. So basically, tap this, sacrifice a land, and tap 3. I get a 3/3 colorless golem. Honestly, kinda not worth it. So they take 4. And now it's their turn. This character plays Chatter of Squirrels. Alright. Player plays 3. And enchants Basilisk. The Basilisk with Branchwood Armor. Blanchwood Armor? Yeah, Blanchwood Armor. Enchanted creature gets 1/1 for each forest that you control. So this gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically, it gets 5 counters. Makes it super overpowered, basically. Alright. Now, it attacks for 7. That kind of escalated quickly, didn't it? And now, it is their turn. I'll do Liliana's +1. I don't know why I keep right-clicking, but I will search my library for a swamp, and I will just play it right now. You can only play lands once a turn. Since I don't have any lands in my hand, I just play it straight out because of Liliana. Alright, now I will tap. Let's see here. Yeah. 3 for Deathgaze Cockatrice. This is a 2/2 with flying, which means it cannot be blocked unless blocking creature has flying or reach. And Death Touch says it's basically what the Basilisk does, but it's just worded. It's just one word now. Death Touch says any amount of damage this creature deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. Basically, this creature attacks, another creature blocks, poof. Blocking creature is dead. No matter how big it is, it can be a 50-50. It blocks this Cockatrice, it is dead. Alright. Knowing that, I will attack for 6, sorry. They can block. They can. They will block with Squirrel. This guy. Squirrel is dead because it is 2/2, and Squirrel is 1/1, so I only take 4. Brings him down to 10. I don't know why, but I skipped life over. Pretty much every game you start with 20 life. Basic as that. I pass turn. They, let's see here. Ah, yes. This is a good card. They play Cohen Constrictor. It has Swamp Block. Basically meaning it cannot be blocked if your opponent has a swamp in hand or on playing field. And also this can tap and it will give a creature -2, -0. And a player calls turn because why not? And this player plays a mountain. Alright. Now, they do Liliana's. Sorry. They do Liliana's +1. Which, swamp, basically. Move to hand. And this player will summon Decite or Dictate of the, I don't know, I cannot read that first word for some reason. Of the Twin Gods, which is cost 5. So tap 5. This card is fun. I can play this as an instant if I want to. If Source would deal damage to... or Flash, sorry. Flash means I can play it whenever. It's basically an instant. So, it says, if Source would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I had to check something. Alright. So, now I can do 4, 8. Let's see here. 4, 8. Sorry. 12 damage, which they block, or sorry, they do that to Deathgaze Cockatrice, and they block one Reckless Crackler with Basilisk, so only 4 damage goes through. And now they pass turn. This player. Oh yeah, alright, that would be nice. So, this player taps 3. Wing Stare. Destroys target creature with flying. Basically, he destroys Deathgaze Cockatrice. Goodbye, Cockatrice. And they pass turn after they attack with the Basilisk. So that is 7 damage. Pretty tight game right now, right? This player plays a Swamp. And why not? Let's just like make everything total chaos. This creature says, at the beginning of each end step, which is end of turn, each player discards his or her hand. Everything that they have in their hand. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yeah. It is a 6, 4. He ends turn. Sends him to the graveyard. Sends these to graveyard. Next turn. They play Forest. And they attack with, I don't know, Marshboat or Cohen Constrictor, because I'm still going to try to drag this out as long as possible. This player takes, what, 2? Yeah, 2. Now it's next turn. This player plays a Swamp. And attacks with this character, or with this. I can easily end the game with Sire of Insanity. Wait, no. I forgot about that. They take 4. I could easily end it with Sire of Insanity, but they're probably scared of that. So, next. Alright. So, I tap 4. Elephant Ambush. Gives me a 3/3 elephant creature, which is hiding behind my Cohen Constrictor. Now, I attack with said Cohen Constrictor. Oh, 1. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 2. Attack with said Cohen Constrictor, taking 2 life from my opponent. And now next turn. Vampire Warlord, nah. I will just tap this. And I will get a 3. Put that in the graveyard. Get a Golem token. And I will do Liliana's -3. Which I can't go that low for some reason. and give this creature 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, wait, I'm sorry, 2, 3, 4. So now, wait, there you go. And now I will attack with those, with these. Thus, even if they blocked that and that, I would still win. Thus, ending the game. Thank you for watching. Well, no. Now you know partially how to play Magic. There will be more tips, tricks, etc. later on. But, thank you for watching. See you next time.